learned that we really need to keep pigeons away from you. Apparently, you've been known to have some animals burst into, I guess not so much burst into flames, but where apparently their heads popped off. And I thought as soon as
twice.
Twice. So there's a trend, and I thought that was awesome because when I heard about that was through I think the podcast she did with Mona where that popped up, and she's like gravitate on that, use that for the for Instagram and the marketing because that's something that people are interested in. And I thought, holy crap, I got to find a way to work that. I need to talk to you about that because like I don't know anybody else that can just, I don't walk through a nice park. It's a beautiful sunny day. You're feeding some birds and their heads are just popping off. Like, how does that even happen?
So the first time it happened, I was 17. So this is like in the year 2000. I was driving with a friend of mine and in my neighborhood in Arlington, Virginia, and we're going down this hill and all of a sudden, and to set the scene as well, when I was in high school, my car, keep in mind, this is 2000, and I got my driver's license in 1999, and my car was a 1978 Toyota Corolla, hatchback.
Nice.
And yeah, my dad had driven that thing across country. They bought it new, but in 1978. So the car was 21 years old when I was 16. And it was when I was a kid, my dad let me and my brother and sisters painted and put all these decals on it. So, and then I was like, I knew that was going to be my car. It was like the frame was held together by rust. You could turn the car and the back doors would just fly open when you're going around the corner. You could take the key out of the ignition and the car would still be running. So,
that's great.
It was amazing. And
life of its own.
Yeah. So before I got it, I was like, I am not driving this thing. It's black. My brother had put a flaming tiger's head on a decal on the hood. It's like, I am not driving this. This is humiliating. It was like Uncle Buck's car or something. So I was like, forget
cigarette packages. That's one giant warning label right there.
Yeah. So I was like, so we're getting this thing painted. So my dad, we paid $100 at Earl Scheib, which exceeded the value of the car. And we got it painted magenta. So it was this magenta car. And the wheels, it didn't have hubcaps or anything. The wheels, we left this gold spray paint on that I had done when I was 9 years old. But they were like, we can't peel the decals off because it will just take the original paint off. So it was just painted over these decals so you could see the outlines of all the decals. And I got furry zebra print seats and everything for the inside. It was the most ridiculous car. Yeah, everyone around knew it. It was and so I'm making the best of it. This is my car. So we're driving in that, me and my friend, and all of a sudden we're coming down this little hill and this pigeon just flies into the windshield and its head just comes off, and this body is laying on the hood of the magenta car with its wings outstretched, and I'm swerving all over the road. My friend Caitlin is just screaming her head off in the passenger seat. And I'm flicking on the windshield wipers because you don't know what to do. Finally, the thing comes off. We have to pull the car over. So my youngest sister was 8 at the time. And so I was telling this story and it disturbed her so much that for years, and I'll still do it. She's 30 now and I'll still do it to her where I'll start telling the story, but disguise the beginning. So all of a sudden the pigeon comes up with its head popping off and it's the punchline. And she'll just no. And my other sister Wendy, she went to Wash U for art school, and for some sort of project there, she had to make a cartoon of a several frame cartoon. So she illustrated that. So somewhere there is a 4-frame comic book type of recreation of this.
Oh,
incident.
That's great.
It's pretty amazing. And then
was it a little quick flip book or something, or
no? It's just 4. It's just a single frame. I gotta find it. It's somewhere at my parents' house.
Please do.
Yeah, it was pretty fantastic. The story has become a life of its own. And then the crazy thing was, I was walking through my neighborhood. Must have been in 2017, And I hear this like fluttering overhead, and there's all these pigeons on like the telephone wires and everything. And then all of a sudden there's like this spastic like flapping of wings, a sound, and then a thud, and then blood everywhere. And this stupid pigeon had flown at like top speed directly into a telephone wire, cut its own head off. The head's over there, the body's over there. There's all this blood on the street. Like, and then there's no one around. It's just me. So twice.
That's incredible.
Every 17 years, like.
That's right.
Yep. So that's the pigeon story.